As an individual in the Board of Selectmen, I think as a whole, we recognize the need to diversify our energy needs, and we believe wind power is part of the solution. And it's impressive to me that you could derive energy from such a renewable and available natural resource as wind. And now moving forward to where we are today in Groton with the Groton Wind Farm, on a personal level and as a member of the Board of Selectmen and somebody who represents the town, I find myself very much prideful that this is happening. Groton, like many small communities throughout the country, has been struggling during the economic downturn. The wind farm will basically double the valuation of the town in total. We will get $528,000 per year. To put that into perspective, with our tiny town, this year's operating budget for the town is $545,000 and change. So this first year almost equates to what the town expends for its operating budget. Historically, people want Groton pretty much to stay the way it is. Now to see it actually going up in Groton, one of the things that they're concerned about with the wind farm and the monies that it will provide to the town is that it could result in the reduction in the overall tax rate to the point where it becomes attractive for developers and new residents. And again, the people want it to stay pretty much the way it is. So I think what the town's biggest issue is, and the most important question it needs to address, is how to best utilize this money while trying to maintain the rural character of the town. I believe that wind energy will be a lasting source of energy going forward. I believe there's going to be further improvements to make it more and more efficient, like most things. From an individual perspective, that is very, very fitting with the natural scenic views. You recognize early on that there has been a change in the scenery. Again, it's one of those compromises I think that we as a society have to be willing to make. And basically every chance I get, I take a glance up to see the progress of it. And I'm filled with a sense of pride, and it's not just individual, but as a member of the community, member of the Board of Selectmen, I just think it's a really good thing overall. Is it perfect? No, nothing is, but overall I think it's been a very positive experience for the town, and I expect it to remain so going forward.
Throughout the day, starting at 6 o'clock in the morning, we have gentlemen coming in and eating breakfast, and then lunch we have another crew kind of coming in, and dinner. So it's great to see the project. They're all in here, from all aspects of the project, and it's great. It's been great for our servers, it's been great for us as business owners, and so we really appreciate it. I keep track of how many people we do in a day, if there's an event going on in town. I keep track of the price of gas, so I know where we are generally during the day. And so when those numbers are up, as a result of the guys coming in and eating, I hope it stays that way. I notice it on the books that that there's extra people in here eating.
And obviously with the economy being what the economy is, and every job being important, actually developing this project from construction's perspective, that was a good thing. All the sub-trades pretty much came out of New Hampshire. My foundation people were from New Hampshire, my slab people. We are from New Hampshire, obviously, and we erected the building with our crews. Our plumbers were from New Hampshire, and our electricians and data IT people were from New Hampshire, even our drywallers and painters. So from that respect, there was a lot of New Hampshire contractors involved in the operations and maintenance building part of the project. We were able to use Quality Concrete, which is out of Ringe, which is in New Hampshire. We were able to use Northwind Electric out of New Hampshire base, who did our security and our alarms and electrical. The plumbers were CAC Mechanical out of Salem, New Hampshire. Painters were Manchester area, drywallers in Bedford. So, I mean, all pretty much New Hampshire-based subcontract trades.